What's up, Juventini? We've got Nico Schira coming in with the clear intentions of Juve outlined for the rest of the Mercato. We are going to go through the details and outlines on all the players as each of them has status updates coming through the rumor mill. But it also leaves questions in terms of, is it the best plan of attack, and is Juve going to be left short in the attack because it doesn't quite make sense to Juventini? We're going to go through it all together, all right, and all the other rumors around Juve today, and of course talk about the kits as the new home kit is out today. It also has ties to Keenan Yildiz, but I also have the release dates for the away and the third kit as well, all right? I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel locked in on everything Juve. Let's get to the news. So Nico Schira outlines the clear intentions, as he labels them, for Juve in the Mercato. It is as follows: to drum up 90 to 95 million euros through the sales of Matthias Sule, Federico Chiesa, Filip Kostic, and Dean Huijsen. Those are the four players named to try to bring up 90 to 95 million euros in sales. From there, it is immediately going to go to their targets. Their targets from Nico Schira are Koopmeiners, Todibo, and one winger. Right there, immediately, it draws questions from Juventini. We are expected to be intending to sell Chiesa, Sule, even Kostic for that matter, and only be bringing in one winger. That raises a lot of questions. It raises questions in terms of what exactly is Motta seeing at camp. Has a couple players turn his eye? There are players that could be in the attack that aren't even at the camp yet, so it raises a lot of questions. Is Motta looking to go to a 4-3-1-2 type setup based on who he has? We don't know. We have to wait. It could very well be that the intentions are not to move both Chiesa and Sule, but of course, time will tell. However, in terms of the players involved in this outlined set of intentions from Juve, there are updates on all of them. We were getting loose rumblings that Raspadori and Chiesa could be used in some type of swap move. Mirko Di Natale puts that to rest, saying that there are no confirmations that he could find of anything to that degree in terms of a swap between Raspadori and Chiesa. When it comes to Chiesa and Roma, the latest reports suggest that Roma has completely backed off its interest in Chiesa, all right, and they are out now on the player. However, they have turned their intentions to another one of the players in that outline scenario, and that is Matthias Sule. Roma is highly interested in him and looking to get a deal done. However, there are no official bids or offers put in by Roma yet. Leicester might start feeling the pressure, though, with another club interested, and one in Italy, as it's rumored Sule would like to remain in Italy. So we might see Leicester dial it up a notch, and we do get reports that Leicester in the next few days is going to come in with new talks and new contacts in order to finalize the move for Matthias Sule. And it was reported before Roma kind of turned their sights on Sule that Sule had given his yes to join Leicester. So we have to see, all right? And as far as Houston goes, same thing. 7 to 10 clubs interested, no offers as of yet. Juve looks for 30 million euros. When it comes to Kostic, he's got interest from Crystal Palace, Atletico Madrid, and Fenerbahce. The player has been told he is out of the project at Juve and he is ready to leave Turin this summer, all right? So a deal should happen with Kostic. But Sule, most likely to be potentially that next move for Juve, and then it would no doubt in my mind go towards Koopmeiners. However, some fans are getting nervous if the deal is slipping away from Juve, all right? And the reason is because we're hearing reports that Juve will only go to 40 million euros on Koopmeiners, and Atalanta will only budge to the tune of 55 million euros for the player. Atalanta's already signed Brescianini, and now they are rumored to be going in on a press for 18 to 20 million euros on Matt O'Reilly of Celtic. There was also loose rumblings that Juve had interest in Matt O'Reilly, and maybe that was to scare Atalanta a bit, just playing some games. But listen, I cannot see Koopmeiners slipping away from Juve. The agreement is in place. Koopmeiners wants to join Juventus. They will get it done. They just need the sales to make it happen. All eyes on Matthias Sule, who could very well be that next sale and would very much open up the move for Koopmeiners. I'm not nervous about that one slipping away, and I do believe Juve gets it done and over the finish line. All right. Now, when we get to the news around Kenan Yildiz, it is that we were all expecting with the release of the home kit, we would see the number 10 for Yildiz. Not so fast. There are new contract discussions set to go down with Kenan Yildiz over in the next couple days, and that should see him also receive the number 10 as it's going to be presented to him from Juve's side. He did not request, he did not ask for it. Juve will present him with it, all right? As far as the new kits, they are out, all right? The home kit available now, and let me know if you're picking it up and what player number you're getting on the back, all right? As far as the release dates for the others, well, we've got the away kit here. This bad boy is set to go out at the end of this month. So later this month, the away jersey will be out, but then the absolute stunner, pure class in my opinion. This third kit for Juve will be out at the end of August or early September, all right? But as I reported to all of you, around 4 weeks ago, retailers have all three in hand. If you're nice enough, as you might even find some of these that aren't available yet in their storefront, all right? But if you're nice enough and you could sweet talk them and have some charm, you might be able to pick all of them up from those retailers. But I do know across North America, the major suppliers have all three in hand right now without sponsor, all right? But you guys know the drill. This wraps up your news break. I want to hear from you what you think about all the news you just heard. Do you think Malta might be planning to change things up a bit? Who do you see staying? And do you see us maybe losing out on the Koopmeiners deal? I can't see it happening, all right? I see us locking them in. Let's mix it up in the comments, everybody. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, all right? But until tomorrow, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao a tutti.